morning and welcome to another program of Light and Life, coming to you from Melbourne and Channel 31.
Kingsley, about 2 weeks ago, in Queensland's North Burnett region, a small town was hit by 2 earthquakes. And that's somewhere north of Bundaberg, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, although we commonly believe that we Australians will not be affected too much by these quakes, could be a misnomer, isn't it?
Yes, Bandu. It hit, as you said, in a small town just close to Bundaberg. And you know that it was measured at 5.2 on the Richter scale. And 45 minutes later, a second quake, which is a much smaller quake, which was measured at 2.9, also occurred. Now, the town is actually the southwest of Bundaberg.
Right.
Now, the thing is this, that the Geoscience Australia estimates that the tremor could have been heard for 206 kilometers away. And that even the destruction could have, if there was any, could have been felt 16 kilometers away.
See, Kingsley, you mentioned Richter scale. In the olden days, they used to measure it with a Macaulay scale. Yeah. That didn't really measure the intensity, but it measured the effect of the earthquake. But in this case, there was not much devastation, but there has been very densely populated areas, like in Newcastle, isn't it?
Yes.
There was some devastation.
Yeah, they said that if this happened in a more populated area, that there could have been sort of serious damage. Now, Bandu, do you know that Australia is not considered earthquake prone?
Yeah.
But, not like other countries in the Pacific Rim.
Right.
So, although Australia is on the edge of the plate, we have had tremors.
Yeah. Usually they say it's a boundary of the tectonic plates that the seismic activity is felt, or more.
Yeah, that is the most common thing, is the boundary of the plate. But Australia does not sit on the boundary of the plate. Actually, Australia is on the Indo-Australian plate.
Right.
Now, the Indo-Australian plate consists of the continent of Australia,
right,
the surrounding ocean,
right,
then westward the Indian subcontinent, and also Bandu, the adjacent waters. And they believe that the Indo-Australian plate is one of the major plates, and that it was actually formed by the fusion of the two plates some 43 million years ago. So
those plates are moving.
Yeah, that's the thing, that the Indo-Australian plate, they say, is moving north.
Right.
But it is moving very slowly, and that it is colliding against the Eurasian, the Philippine, and the Pacific plates.
Right.
Now, according to the studies, they say that the eastern part of this plate, which is where Australia is,
right,
is moving north at the rate of 5.6 centimeters per year.
Yeah.
But the western part of the plate is moving at 3.7 centimeters.
So that differential is causing stress.
That differential is causing a compression, at the center, which is Sumatra, and they believe that that it could separate into two plates, the subplates, which will be termed as the Indo plate, the Indian plate, and the Australian plates.
So out of all this, now we in Victoria, I know we have felt few tremors here and there. We are not in big danger, are we?
No, Bandhu. In Australia, to my mind, the most major problem was in Newcastle in 1989, where there was serious damage.
Right.
But in Australia, the southern states are the ones which are more prone, and Melbourne and the southeastern region of Melbourne, or southeastern region of Victoria, and certain regions of Canberra will or have experienced tremors.
Actually, I have experienced few tremors in Glen Waverley area. Last time this happened, Kingsley, one of the pipes under my, the concrete area was broken, and I had to open cut the concrete and replace the pipes.
So, Bandhu, in a nutshell, the common belief that that we are relatively safe from earth tremors is a bit of a misnomer.
Yeah.
Although 9 out of 10 earthquakes occur in the outer, which is the boundary of the plate. Now, just to wind up, there is a belief that the earthquakes there is a correlation between human activity and earthquakes. And when you say about human activity, such things as mining.
Yeah, okay. So to finish off, this Richter scale, Kingsley, was devised because the intensity is measured with the seismic wave. The amplitude of the wave, the recording instruments went over the graph, the papers. So that's why Richter devised this scale, which is a logarithmic scale from 1 to 9. Say, for example, one of those in Richter scale is about 10 times more intense, like a 5 Richter scale earthquake is 10 times more intense than a 4.
Okay, Bandhu, so let's wind up. Anyway, we are fairly lucky that we are not like Japan, the Philippines, or California, where earthquakes of over 7 happen every few years.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks for a good discussion.
That is all the time we have today. If you have any feedback, please call Mihiri on 0414 546 833. 0414 546 833. Enjoy the rest of the day.